Good afternoon. And in just a second, we're going to go through the April 2020 real estate market report. Now, before we did that, I just want to let you know that I hope you and your family are safe and healthy as we continue to work through this pandemic of the coronavirus and how it's so drastically affected many of us on many different levels. Now, you might say, well, why are we going through this? Real estate, who really cares about this right now? And I could certainly understand that theory. There's much larger, important things, but in this case, I just wanted to bring awareness around what it's doing to our real estate market and how it's affecting us and what we expect things to happen as a result of this. Now, behind us here, we have the Observatory board, and the orange numbers indicate the pro-seller markets, the black numbers indicate the neutral markets, and the green numbers indicate the buyer markets. Now, if we look at this, 58.7% of these numbers behind me are pro-seller. Now, that's the third highest score we've seen in the last 16 months. Now, I'll also, just for context, in April 2019, that number was 52%. So it's actually more of a seller's market today than it was last year, even with what's happening around us. Now, you might say, well, how is that, what's the theory behind that? And maybe there's less listings coming on the market. Buyers still are looking. And as you'll notice here on my next point, online traffic is through the roof right now for obvious reasons. People are home, they're looking at their phones, they're checking, if you had any intentions of moving, now more than ever, people are together as a family, being able to talk about it, kind of sort out their ideas and plans and, kind of talk about, what might be their next steps. Now, the next thing you'll see is showings. That is drastically decreased. There's no secret around what we're facing as agents. There's no in-person showings, which is obviously a good thing. And in terms of trying to eliminate the spread of this, we're doing our part by not doing any face-to-face contact. However, what we are able to do is any virtual related showings, consultations, or listing appointments. As far as the contracts go here, we're seeing contracts way down. Again, lack of activity, lack of contracts, it just works hand in hand. Closings, we are having these. However, as we talked about last week, there's a different way to which we're doing those. So buyers and sellers are signing separately. The attorneys are coming together, filing it, and then closings are still happening. However, they're doing everything they can to space everybody out, obviously, and keep people as safe as possible. Lastly, I just want to talk and mention, where do we go from here? Obviously, I don't have a crystal ball, and there's a lot of theories, and economists are saying different things, and housing experts, that sort of thing. Locally, what I think is going to happen is once we get through this, I expect this to be a rubber band effect to where activity is at a tremendously high level. I expect rates to stay low, and I think the people that have been waiting for this spring market that we're basically in the middle of right now, I think they're going to hopefully get through this on the other end and still have intentions on purchasing a home and doing what they originally set out for this summer. Just might be a little bit later than they expected. So we're having a lot of different conversations with sellers and buyers. They're just saying, hey, we're either looking to take advantage of some of the inventory that's on right now, or let's wait till later on once everything's kind of the dust is settled, and we'll pick back up from there. So there's really no wrong way to approach this, so long as you're practicing social distancing and really respecting the severity of what's around us right now. So again, I hope you're well. Stay safe out there. Any questions on the market, feel free to reach out to us, and we'll hopefully be turning the corner here on this thing very, very quickly. Have a great rest of your day.